Hey guys, happy Saturday. Good morning. This is going to be a very, I would say, kind of important video to clarify some things for anyone doing mail order out there about the reality of what it's going to take to be successful with mail order. And I want to do this video to clarify a lot of things and a lot of questions that some of you guys may have. And if I could title this video anything, the title and theme of this video would be Thinking Long Term. Okay, so you may want to pause the video, grab your favorite beverage, grab a cup of coffee or a soda, grab a pen and paper and take some notes because I'm going to clarify some things about the mail order industry. Okay, so I get a lot of people asking me, the same questions over and over again. And what you guys got to realize with mail order is if you guys are in direct mail, whether it's mail-in flyers or postcards for any program, you're going to have to look long term because instead of having a get-rich-quick mentality or a lottery mindset, okay? And, I'll get the same stuff over and over and over again. One of the questions I get coming down the pike all the time through email or what have you is, Mike, did you get my package? And my response to that is, well, you sent it off first priority mail, right? So did you go to the website of www.usps.com and track the package to see if it's arrived here yet? Because that would tell you. Okay, so that's one thing people are failing to do is check the delivery of their package because, if it says it's delivered, it's delivered. And when it says delivered to my P.O. box, that's when it's there. So within 24 to 48 hours, I'm going to get that package out in the mail to you. So you don't have to ask me, has it arrived or been delivered, because you have a tracking number. Okay. So please check the tracking number when you send your package if you're considering rolling into Turbo Pay Lines. Another question I get is, what's the response rate? And my response to that is, response rate means nothing because, I'll tell people, with a good mailing list, realistically, you can look at maybe a 0.5 to 2%. If anybody tells you anything else, they're blowing smoke because I've been doing this so long, I know the numbers. Okay. So anywhere from a 0.5 to 2%. But let me just clarify something about the response rate. Response rate means nothing. And the reason it means nothing, and it should not even be considered or asked, is because you could get a 5% response rate out of 1,000-piece mailing for postcards or flyers for whatever you're doing. And you could get 50 people responding. And, 5% response rate. So, what good is the 5% response rate if none of the 50 people sign up? Okay? So response rate don't mean a whole lot. What matters is ROI, return on investment. Okay, what matters is how many of those people that respond convert. Here's another issue I get is, Mike, has anybody signed up yet? Well, if they've signed up, if you would look at your email maybe once a week, because I email people their enrollments, their names, their addresses, their phone numbers, their email, people coming on their team, you would know. So if you don't check your email at least maybe once a week, I would at least to see what's going on. That would alleviate a big headache of me having to return a ton of emails saying, well, has any money showed up in your mailbox yet? Has any email came to you yet? Telling you and informing you that people have been enrolled on your team. So check your email, check your tracking numbers to know these things. It saves a big headache. And you need to look long term. Because here's the deal. People that respond to me and say, Mike, I mailed the initial 500 that's come in my startup kit. It's been 2 weeks. What's wrong? Well, nothing's wrong. It's just that the people getting your flyers or postcards are getting tons of other offers in the mail, so they got to sort out which one they want to go with. And it might not be yours. So nothing's wrong. You just got to keep consistently mailing. So when they tell me I've mailed the 500, I can't afford to mail anymore, my response is, well, Did you not know when you enrolled into my program that you would need to buy stamps, you would need to buy envelopes, you would need to buy all these supplies, and it's going to cost you money. So people don't, they look and see my program's $150 to start for my mail order program, my flyer program. And they're thinking, oh, well, only $150 to start. So they'll throw the $150 in and enroll. Nah, it's not just $150. You need money for stamps, you need money for printing, you need money for envelopes. All that costs money. And if you're going to mail my recommendation, which is at least a minimum of 20 flyers per day, you know, if you just mail Monday through Friday, 20 per day minimum, that's $100 a week going out. So that's $49 for a roll of 100 forever stamps. So $49 times 4 weeks in a month, you're looking at almost $200 you're going to need on top of your enrollment to consistently put out at least 20 flyers a day, Monday through Friday. That doesn't even include Saturday. So you're going to need at least close to $200 just for stamps. And a lot of these people on these mailing lists don't consider the cost of that. They don't count the price. And then they'll email me and say, well, I've mailed 500 flyers and I haven't received an enrollment. Your leads must be junk. And I laugh at that because I know my leads have spent up to $10,000 on the mail order program working from home. But I know they're getting other offers in the mail, so they have to sort out what they're doing. So some of these people enroll 3, 6, 9 months down the road. Okay, so what happens in the industry is after 30, 60 days, majority of people quit because they don't have the money to keep mailing. So, you know, they don't realize you're going to have to need a budget, a big marketing budget for direct mail. So they quit. All right, they quit, they drop out, and they'll blame me and say my leads are bad. When I know my leads are not bad, it's just that the people getting your postcards or flyers for mailer programs have to save up the money. And if they want to come in on all 4 levels on Turbo Pay Lines, it's $1,900. And it could take them 3 to 6 months to save up the money. I had one guy came in Turbo Pay Lines, he's gone now. He said he mailed this amount of flyers, and it was almost like a big blame game, like it's my fault that people didn't sign up on his time frame, or accusing me of keeping the money or what have you. Well, rule number 1, boys and girls, it's not my fault that people don't sign up from those flyers or my postcard programs on your time frame. Okay? It's not. So this big blame game that it's Mike's fault, or it's his program's fault, or it's this mail order program that I got in's fault, or the monitor's fault of some mail order program. It's not the mail order program's fault. It's not the program's fault holding you guys back from making money. It's the fact that the people that get your mail piece aren't ready. They join on their time frame, not yours. So you got to keep that in mind, okay? I've had a lady enrolled, after 2 years of knowing about my mail order program. And you guys also got to realize this, that if you guys aren't willing to expose who you are, you can't expect people to join you as fast if they can't see your face or hear your voice. So if you're not willing to do videos and show your face, if you're not willing to put your phone number on the flyer I send you in your startup kit, and put your phone number on it so people can call you to see if they trust you, if you're not willing to talk to people or get on a camera like this to do videos, you guys cannot expect to get signups as fast as somebody that's doing videos or putting their phone number on the mail piece for people to call them. Because, you know, and videos are free. If you want to save money, do videos. Well, I don't know how to do videos, Mike, and I'm scared to get in the camera. Well, here's the deal. You got to get over your fears and not let your fear keep you broke. Because if you let fear of getting on the phone, talking to people, fear of getting in front of a camera and showing your face, if you're going to let your fears dictate your life, you're going to stay broke financially for a long, long time. Okay, and I know some of you guys probably aren't going to like what I'm sharing on this video, but it's the honest to God truth. Okay, so it's not any mail order program's fault. You know, if you're not making money, it's not any program's fault. I've heard people call me up and they say, I've been in so many programs. I got scammed out of so much money. Hey, let me ask you a question. If you joined mail order programs in the past and you haven't made money, does the fact you haven't made money make the program a scam? No, it just means that the people you mailed to weren't ready to join. Doesn't make it a scam. See, people have unrealistic expectations and they give up way too soon before they put out enough mail pieces for people to enroll. So they have this lottery mindset, this get-rich-quick mindset, and they call me up and they say, I've been scammed out of so much money. I say, what makes you think you've been scammed? Well, I joined this program and I didn't make money. And I said, wait a minute. Just because you don't make money, don't make it it's a scam. But that's what majority of the people out there think. Okay? And I said, it's because you quit. It's because you quit. Or it could be the lead sources that mail order monitors provide. I know my leads aren't the problem because I know my leads have spent up to 10 grand. Okay, but you got to realize these people might be in a hospital. They might not check their mail for a month. They could be overseas on business, guys. Out of the country and not come back for 2-3 months. They could have a kid in jail. They could be bankrupt. A lot of these people on these mail order lists are on a budget, guys. So for them to come up with $400, $850 for 3 levels and turbo pay lines, $1,900 for all levels, guys, that could take them 3 to 6 months. So if you guys aren't willing to have the patience to let these people save up the money to join from your mail piece, don't join a mail order program. If you don't have patience for your, your package to get there, when you ask me, this question through email, why hasn't people joined? Well, how would I know? I'm not psychic. I don't have their phone numbers. Why don't you put your phone number on the mail piece that I send you in the mail, and they can call you, and they'll give you a million reasons why today's not a good day to join for them because their kids are in jail, they're on drugs, they're bankrupt, they only get paid once a month because they get a government check, they're on a budget, they can't mail because they're they're blind. You wouldn't imagine what I get, man. And some people can't even follow directions. It says right on the bottom of the flyer to send cash. I get people that send me money orders, because they don't even read the flyer to know, they don't pay attention to these things. And I'm not jumping your case, guys, because, I'm mad or upset at you guys, but you guys got to think that, like I told you, the theme of the video is to think long term. If you guys can't mail 20, 30 flyers or postcards a day for any program, a mail order program, you might want to reconsider because you're not putting out enough numbers. Okay? If you're in one of my programs, let me ask you a question. How many mail pieces or flyers or postcards are you going to put in the mail today? If you say 0, I'm going to ask you, don't expect anything coming to your mailbox soon. And it's the same for any mail order program out there. And here's another thing. Here's another reason why you might not have made any money yet. The people getting your flyers or postcards for any mail order program might have just joined one that they already liked. They might have found a program last week that they like, and now they're not going to join yours, put it on their nightstand, let it sit there for 3 to 6 months, see if the program they just joined is going to produce before they even consider anything else. Plus, they got to sort out the mail. They don't know. These people that get these offers in the mail get probably 5, 10, 20 offers a week. So their head is spinning. They have to sit down and analyze which one they want to go with. So, when I see people being impatient and asking me, well, when's somebody going to sign up? Well, I'm not psychic. I don't know. Why don't you call them up and ask them? Put your phone number on the flyer and ask them. So the theme of this video today is to think long term. It's not me holding you back from making money. It's not my programs holding you back from making money. It's nobody except you and the person getting the mail piece. Because if you don't do your part and put out enough numbers, if you don't consistently mail 20, 30 flyers a day, which is what I tell you to do in the startup kit, don't expect anything anytime soon because people got to save up the money. And you got to put out the numbers, and you also got to let people save up the money, and you have a tracking number to know if the package has been delivered. And this is not a get-rich-quick program. Okay, so you got to be patient. And I told you, think long term. If you're going to do mail order, it's going to cost you money. If you don't have money to not only just join, but have a marketing budget for stamps, mailing cost, you may want to reconsider because mail order is expensive. And this is a lot of the reason why people drop out in 30, 60 days is because they have false expectations of how soon they're going to get paid. Hope you've liked the video. One more thing, if you're in the postcard leveraging system, a lot of people have dropped out, after 30, 60, 90 days. Well, what if people respond to your postcard 30, 60, 90 days that you've already sent out and you've already dropped out because that's a monthly payment? well, those payments are going to go to somebody else because you've dropped out. So you may want to reconsider that. So it's Mike here. I hope you have more of a realistic expectation of what it's going to take for you to be successful in direct mail. Remember, guys, think long term, be consistent. If you don't do your part, nothing happens. You got to give these people time and patience and be patient with these people. Yes, you'll get paid. It's not me holding you back from getting paid. It's not my program. It's not my leads. You got to do your part, and the people that get your mail piece have to do your part. Have a happy Saturday. I hope this video's brought clarification to you. And I'm going to get into my post office here and send off the mail. And we will see you guys on the next video. Have a happy Saturday, and bye for now.